broke my board. Turns out that trying front lip slides when you're 200 pounds just makes things a little bit more difficult when you're skating an old board. The good news is, I've got a new board to set up. And that brings me to the topic of today's video.
I can do new board, new shoes.
Old board, old shoes.
New shoes, old board.
I would do new board, new shoes.
Old board, new shoes.
New shoes, new do. What do you do? What do you do?
In today's video, we're going to be exploring, does it make a difference? New board, old shoes, old board, new shoes, new, whatever the last combination was. Alright guys, so I'm going to stop talking for a second and try and do a kind of cinematic board setup. So Grant's going to be the one actually setting up the board and I'm going to be the one filming. So we will cut to that. Here's my new setup. We've got a real skateboard, 8.06. Never skated 8.06 before. Independent trucks, Bones bushings, Spitfire wheels with Bones Reds bearings. So super stoked on the setup. Let's head over to the skate park. Last time Grant and I came here, we tried to 50-50 this box. And it's a little bit taller than what we're comfortable with. For our warm-up, we're gonna start off with just trying to 50-50 this box and see who gets it first. You missed your back. This tail is really steep. I'm not used to having such a steep tail, but my primitive board feels a lot different. Old shoes, new board is kind of throwing me through a loop. I'm gonna warm up with some flat ground tricks. Hopefully I can kind of get a feel for this board. That kickflip went really good. I'm gonna see if that was just beginner's luck. Maybe old shoes, new board is the sweet spot. First bad primo I've gotten in a while. Gonna 50-50 this ledge behind me, and then he's gonna try 50-50 on that hub over there. Grant, dude, are you tripping out a little bit?
Yeah.
You gonna get it this
Pretty
try, dude? Get that right heel locked in. Let's get it. Wow, that felt good. Alright, dude, here's the real question. Are you gonna board sled that? Yeah! Take a break.
I almost got smoked recently, actually, because I set up a new pair of these, and my board was too old.
Best case scenario, new shoes, new board?
Yes.
Or old shoes, new board?
old shoes, new board.
But I can't do old board, new shoes. I can do new board, old shoes,
New
but
board,
I can't
old
do.
shoes.
I would go with new board, old shoes.
New board, old shoes.
okay.
Right.
I would do new board, new shoes because
Mhm.
just like start them both at the same time. I usually would go through a board before I would go through my next pair of shoes. And then I would have old shoes, new board.
Okay.
And then after that, restart the cycle.
All right, guys, so you heard it. Mark Appleyard, Nigel Houston, Paul Rodriguez, and Ashad Ware, they all prefer new board, new shoes, or new board, old shoes. Now, new board, old shoes is what I got to try earlier in this video. And my personal experience was not that great. I had a really hard time adjusting to the new board with the old shoes. I think in my head, because the shoes felt the same, I went to do the tricks the exact same way as I'd always done them. But because the board was different, different shape, different grip, I wasn't able to execute the tricks the way that I wanted to, and felt just really uncomfortable with the way I was skating. And I'll probably get used to it over time, but as far as setting up a new board and just going skating with an old pair of shoes, it did not work for me the same way that it works for the pros. And I have a few ideas why that might be. The first idea is that I was changing board shape and board grip. Whereas the pros, because they get boards all the time, they've dialed in exactly what board shape they ride, exactly what grip they ride, and what shoes they ride. So they kind of have a routine for breaking in new boards and new shoes. Whereas for me, because I don't get as many boards, I wanted to experiment getting a new shape, getting different grip, and it seriously backfired. Now this could be a video all on its own about finding a preference and sticking with it, but sometimes you're feeling adventurous, and so I just decided to send it and I paid the price. So although new board, old shoes didn't work for me, I understand how it would work for people that get boards on a regular basis. But maybe by the end of skating this board, I will be thanking and praising my past self. I don't think I can definitively say whether I like new board, old shoes, or old shoes, new board, or new and new and old. For now, I'm just gonna keep paying attention to it, and over time, I'll figure out what works best for me. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new board, old shoes, new board, all that. If it's overhyped or if it does and has made a difference for you. Give me a like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you want to see what's coming up next. Keep chilling the most. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hey weirdo.
Bye. Bye-bye.